Have you ever wondered if some widely held beliefs about human abilities are actually supported by science, especially when they touch on something as complex as intelligence and human groups? It is a question that often arises when we observe the incredible diversity of human experience and potential. The direct answer is a resounding no. Current scientific consensus overwhelmingly indicates that genetics cannot explain racial differences in intelligence because race itself is not a biological category. The concept of race is a social construct, meaning it is an idea created by societies, not a distinct biological division with genetic underpinnings that correlate to intelligence. The fundamental why behind this is rooted in how genetics and human variation actually work. While genetic variations certainly exist among individuals and populations, these variations do not align neatly with socially defined racial categories. What we perceive as racial differences are superficial phenotypic traits, like skin color, that are a tiny fraction of our overall genetic makeup and have evolved largely due to environmental adaptations, such as sunlight exposure. Intelligence, on the other hand, is a highly complex trait influenced by an intricate interplay of many genes and, crucially, a vast array of environmental factors, including nutrition, education, socioeconomic status, and cultural opportunities. There is no intelligence gene and no genetic marker that differentiates intelligence levels across socially defined racial groups. To understand this more deeply, think about how our environments shape us. To truly assess intelligence, we need to consider the profound impact of social and historical factors. Systemic inequalities, differential access to quality education and resources, and cultural biases in testing itself all play significant roles in observed group differences in intelligence test scores. These are environmental influences, not genetic predispositions. Therefore, focusing on these external factors and addressing disparities in opportunity is how we can foster intellectual potential across all individuals. This understanding emphasizes the importance of avoiding what is known as genetic essentialism, which is the mistaken belief that complex human traits are solely or primarily determined by genes. The Human Genome Project, a landmark scientific endeavor, revealed that genetic variation within any given socially defined race is greater than the average variation between different races. This crucial insight underscores that genetic diversity is vast and continuous across humanity, not clustered into discrete racial bins. Furthermore, the very notion of intelligence itself is culturally defined and measured, making cross-cultural comparisons fraught with inherent biases. Ultimately, recognizing that genetics does not explain racial differences in intelligence empowers us to look beyond simplistic, harmful narratives. It highlights the critical need to focus on creating equitable environments and opportunities for all individuals, fostering human flourishing and intellectual development without the misguided belief that genetic destiny dictates potential. This perspective helps us appreciate the richness of human diversity and the profound impact of our shared social and environmental landscapes.